I live? Am I live? Am I live? Bing-a-ling-a bing-bong, bing-bing-bong. Yes. Test. Yes. Jolly good. Okay. I don't usually start on this screen when it's a Warframe stream. Jade Shadow's Constellations. Nope. Alright. 65th Warframe. New proto frames. Alright. See, all I know about this update is there's new Railjack missions, Sirius and Orion, and new proto frames. Oh, and Stynax Prime, which he looks fucking awesome. I wonder if they've given him any buffs, because he's not that good. He's not bad, but he's not that good either. Right. Now, in part, I'm actually really excited for this update because I thought Jade Shadows is one of Warframe's best quests, and I said for a while that this is the direction they should take Warframe's story in. And thankfully they did. It took them a long time to do so. I'm pretty sure Jade Shadows was like a year or two ago now. So they took their time with it, but it's good that we are going back to it. I assume it's a new quest. They're customized and upgraded separately, but can be swapped mid-mission. I know about how they work. This is the first time ever where I don't know anything about a Warframe's actual kit. I don't know anything about their kit, other than the fact you can switch between two different separately modded frames at the same time. I imagine there's probably going to be some bugs with this. Ooh, build up constellation stars, which are used to generate their ultimate. Oh, they're like Uriel. That'll be fucking brilliant, because Uriel was one of my favourite frames. I'm going to buy the Warframe, because I have quite a good bit of platinum. So okay, so there's a quest. I've seen someone describe the quest as absolute cinema, so... Oh, Dante Deluxe, that'll be interesting. Ashen Garuda proto frames. Unfortunately, I don't really like the design of either of them. Not to mention Ashen Garuda are not great. Oh yeah, Nidus got a buff. Virulence does damage over time that generates mutation. Lava can be recast, that's a little bit meaningless, but alright, sure. Ravenous radius scales with range. Good. Improved maggot targeting. Cool. That's probably not going to change anything. I'll be real, because if you actually play Nidus, you know you don't use his abilities to do damage. With Nidus, you build for 200% power strength, and that's it. Anything more than 200% is pretty much completely wasted, stat-wise. Because all you need is 200s to max out his damage reduction, and then you're basically good. The only role that strength serves past that point is boosting the heal you get from his fall. Because Nidus's damage dealt by his abilities is very low. It is nowhere near enough to actually kill enemies. Not except for like butchers and stuff. Weak enemies, yes, but stronger enemies, no. The way to play Nidus is to group enemies up with lava and then kill them with an AoE weapon or melee. You use those; it'll be way better than using his actual abilities. So increasing mutation stacks cap doesn't really change anything. Virulence does damage over time. Also, it doesn't change anything. Lava recast, yeah. The best changes here are the last two. Increasing the radius of the healing is good. I'm pretty sure maggots also spawn from a flower field, so I think that will help the maggots spawn as well, and improve the maggot targeting. Because the one part of his kit which does do good damage is with maggots. They're effectively just 3 intermittent nukes. They don't do a lot of damage, but they do enough to kill low-level enemies, and you can give them a really big blast radius. It's good to see something from Nidus. Another Corpus ship tileset remaster. Knockdown unification. Damage over time preview. Camera position setting. Oh yeah, Obex, not interested. Stug, maybe, it doesn't look that good. Vectis, what was a... did they show a Vectis one? I think they did. Vectis I am excited for, because I like to use sniper rifles whenever I can. But I think they showed it, I don't think it's very good. Ballistica, I used to be a really big fan of Ballistica. Haven't used it in a long time, but if it's good, then it'll be really cool, because I do like Ballistica. And Destreza, which is also a good melee. New Arcanes. Available from fucking Veiljack missions, alright. Alright. Is that like a thing which allows you to show off your clan logo? That's cool. Oh, the Make Your Own Fate Honoria. Okay, we need to pick that up soon. Yeah, what is that? It's funny when you put it on Telesto. Oh, it's just an exterminate. Yeah, sure, let's just do it real quick. Get out of the way. I'm not going to use the Honoria. Because I respect people that like Destiny 1. I like Destiny 1. I don't think... like, even when the Warframe devs said, oh yeah, we have so much respect for Destiny 1 and such, we talked about Destiny being an influence on Warframe and such, they were talking about Destiny 1, they weren't talking about Destiny 2. It's perfectly reasonable to have respect for Destiny 1. Destiny 2 is a fucking diabolically awful one. Destiny 1 was just disappointing, considering they made Halo in the past. Destiny 2 is abjectly terrible. Yeah, so we got this today, and then we got the Until Then DLC tomorrow. And then we had the Minecraft update yesterday, and then next week we have Deltarune. And then there's nothing for a month, and then there's a Halo fucking 1 remake. It's quite a busy time for gaming. Also, I'm probably going to have to pause stream to have dinner in like 10 minutes.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
So I'm probably not going to start the quest until after dinner. Lest I have to back out of it. I'm a little bit worried because I know the story is probably going to be about it's about like 2 timelines, right? It's about Stalker's son fighting it out in the future or something. Which, I don't like Warframe's multiverse bullshit, I don't. It's, part of why Jade Shadows is so good is because it's a human, grounded story. So if they don't ruin it. Why do I have a Garuda shield? I like they made it Make Your Own Fate as well. Obviously that's a reference... I don't know if it's reference to anything else in Destiny, but I know it's a reference to Vault of Glass, which I still have fond memories. I used to carry noobs through Vault of Glass. which is quite funny because I was like, what, like 11 or 12 years old at the time. Like I was a 12-year-old leading people that were like a year up to like 3 or 4 years older than me. Some of the people I was playing with were fucking adults, and I was teaching them how to do Vault of Glass. It's wild. All right, I'm gonna turn off region chat, so no spoilers. All right, show me new ship. Animation sets. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. I did. Dante Deluxe. We like the Grimoire skin. Who the fuck uses Warframes? Okay, that'd be 205 to buy both of those. So it's 260 for a whole bundle. I don't know. It doesn't look bad though as a war fan. It does look good decoratively. I do have a pretty good amount of plan. I play Dante often enough to justify buying the skin as well. Yeah, fuck it. Okay. 2 weapons. Gemini, yeah. Okay, this doesn't... I like the cloak. And that mask as well. That is actually kind of pretty cool. But again, it's Ash, unfortunately. And Ash needs help right now. He's not a good frame. One of the worst frames in the game, to be frank. Garuda exists. Sirius and Orion for 370 plat. Oh, it's so weird. It's two in one. Right, they both have a scythe. 2 separate scythes? Or is it one? And you switch between them. Oh, that's cute. One is status and one is crit. Well, it's literally the same weapon but inverted. That's cute. Unfortunately, it's a scythe. This is one of the worst melee weapon types. It looks cool. It's a heavy scythe, which I think is slightly better than a regular scythe. It's fast, 50-50 split between puncture and slash. 35% status is good, not amazing, but pretty good. I say pretty good, that's... I mean, the highest status of any weapon is 50%. Actually, no, there's a couple which get like 60%. 35% is better than I made it out to be. 35% is pretty good. 15% crit is enough to work with. How is Wrath? Okay, Wrath, first of all, has a higher slash weighting. So quite frankly, it's actually going to do more damage with status than the previous weapon. Same range, same attack speed, same follow through. 250 versus 220. So it does have a lower base damage. And it has the same critical damage. So it just gains an extra 15% crit rate. This one probably is just objectively better. It probably is. Not interested in that. Sirius and Orion bundle. Complete collection. Through to 190 platinum. So they don't have any alt helmets. Okay. In that case, I think I'm just going to buy the frames. Jade is one of my favourite frames as well. I love playing her. I haven't played her in a while, but when I do play her, I really love her. Interesting stats. Let's read the kit. Interesting. When below 50 energy, Sirius and Orion will steal energy from each other. What? Oh, am I gonna have to... Okay, so this is showing Sirius's kit. I think I chose Orion. So I think our guy's the red one. Collecting any pickups is interesting. So it's guaranteed heat damage with a proc. I can see this doing good damage, especially since that's ranked 0. I can see this ability actually doing a good chunk of damage. Okay, so immediate question. If I use this and then switch to Orion, does he keep the Jade stars, or do they go away? If they go away, that's instantly just going to ruin the frame. If they should linger, if they really should. Beyond balancing, is also just like with Equinox, it's so fucking annoying to have to recast your abilities every time you switch form. There's again just heat procs. What the fuck am I looking at? Event Horizon. Right, so Sirius's support, like Jade. Offensive support. It's hilarious that Jade is supposed to be an offensive support, but she's one of the best damage dealers in the whole game. Still hilarious that Triburos, in his fucking review of her, is talking about how, yeah, she doesn't have as good damage as other frames, but she's one of the best damaging frames in the game. She is right up there with Gauss. Gauss is the best Warframe in the game. Straight up, simply put. It's not even close. Like, he is miles ahead of every other frame in the game. It's not even funny. And it's not even close. And Jade is... I mean, she's not as high as he is, obviously, but she is like a top-tier damage dealer. Whilst also being a good support. Heals and revives. Does it regenerate shields? Because if it doesn't, man... damage reduction is good as well. Okay, so they haven't... Oh my god. Match the colour to... what? Oh, this is interesting. We'll have to see how this turns out. This Warframe's potentially going to cost a lot of energy. What I'm seeing here is we're going to need Energize and we're going to need Equilibrium. No more than 2 stars of the same color can be added in a row, which means you have to switch quite fucking often, which means you're using all of these abilities quite often, and they have a fairly decent drain, 50 per their base. And then this costs 100, as well as requiring you to build up for stars. The thing is, does Orion have an energy regen ability? Because if he doesn't, this frame is going to be very difficult to play. Very difficult, I can already see that. Because fucking Uriel has an ability which just periodically gives him a fucking 1,000 energy, And he still has problems. And this frame is mechanically very similar to Uriel. And ironically, Jade also has extremely bad energy problems. Steal energy from each other. So the way I see it, you probably want to switch to Sirius and just use all three of their abilities once and swap back. Oh, this will be interesting. Right, buy them. I'm not that interested in Steinax Prime. Alright, Sirius and Orion. Instantly favourite them. So I know there's a way to, like, there's a primary one and a secondary one. Oh, what the fuck? So how do I pick which one is, like, a primary and which one is a secondary? I'm glad they gave them like their own UI features as well and shit. Okay. Okay, they have an armor strip. An armor strip which also deals slash. Okay. The decoy, okay. I don't really like decoys, if I'm being real. Because they don't work all that well, especially if the enemy already has AoE weapons. Okay, and then the same ultimate. Whichever of the two you're not controlling will continue to fight and cast abilities independently. So is it like just always having an Umbra? Oh my god. Okay, so they trigger Sirius's too. Right, so the ability do carry over. Thank you. Thank God. I'm just. How do you see what star you have? Because from the demo clip, I could not tell what was going on. Okay, invulnerability frames. I have separate tips, I assume. No, they have the same tips. Okay, this Warframe is probably going to have a bit of a learning curve. Especially since it really... I don't know if we can use Blind Rage. I usually slap Blind Rage on every Warframe that I use. But I don't know if we can. They have no energy regen in their kit, which is insane. It sounds like they'll be one of the biggest energy guzzlers in the whole game. Um. Oh boy. Right now, question: if energize triggers on one of them, does it affect the other? And if the other casts abilities, does it still cost energy? Does it still benefit me? Oh my god. Also, like, if I put Molt Augmented on Orion, does it boost Sirius? And if Sirius gets killed, does it count towards it? I'll give them both Energize. How does the aura work? Oh my god. Dinner's gonna be done in a second, by the way, as well, so. Yeah, put that on. They both get a fucking Omni slot. Okay, it doesn't quite cancel out Blind Rage, but. Oh, okay, firstly, I feel like they're both gonna need this. Okay, I'll go have dinner. Alright, so whilst I was eating dinner, I went ahead and modded both of them. Problem is, you can't really mod a Warframe until you get them to max rank. You don't know what their final stats are. I'm hoping some of these values go up. Because some of them are dangerously low. But I am realising that like the main damage ability is the first, and that only costs 20 energy. And we're running on, what was that, 500? And that's unranked. That's going to go to 600 by the time we max level, I think. So maybe energy won't be a problem. Maybe. Yeah, so I've modded both. So Sirius, they're basically the exact same build. The only difference is Sirius has Archon Vitality. What's it? Instead of oh. Yeah, that would make a little bit more sense. I imagine Former and all that is also separate, unfortunately. See, how do I even know which one is primary? There you go. Oh, maybe it's a choice you made at the end of a quest. Because, yeah, I did choose Orion. Which, unfortunately, Orion looks like a more evil one. But I guess Orion takes after Stalker, whereas Sirius takes after Jade. I picked Orion just because I like the name more. Sirius is the one which sounds intimidating to me. When I think Sirius, I think Sirius Black from Harry Potter. It also just sounds more ominous. Orion, first thing I think of is... They're both star constellations, aren't they? That's the point. But when I think of Orion, I think Transformers and Orion Pax. Oh, we can swap their helmets? Alright. Something I was thinking about, how am I going to fashion these two, right? For once, I actually think I prefer the Agile. Usually I prefer the Noble. I mean, both actually look good. Usually the Agile just kind of looks like crap, but I think the Agile actually looks pretty good there. Interesting that the helmets like expand out there. Why do they look like Evangelions to me? Oh, that's weird. Okay, something... I was thinking about, how do I fashion them? Of course, I recall my Jade. Where's my Jade? Where is she? There she is. I designed her to resemble Aerith, because why not, I guess? I also have some other fashions for her. What the fuck was this one? I remember making this. What the fuck is this? Oh dear, sorry. Did I, like, give up on this halfway through? I think I did. Yeah, I remember now, I actually gave up on this. I had an idea in my head, I got halfway through making it, and I was like, nah, this sucks. And I just gave up on it. Yeah, so I designed Jade to look like Aerith, because I thought it made sense. Aerith is also a similar playstyle, a character that's supposed to be a healer, but also secretly puts out the most damage as well. So I was thinking, I can make it so Sirius looks like Aerith, and then Orion looks like Sephiroth. I think that would be really cool, and I think we could actually make it fucking work as well. Now we're not expanding out the helmet. I think we've already found a glitch. I think we could go for a Sephiroth get-up. I totally think we could make that work. Not one-to-one, but... I mean, you can see it, right? Oh my god, he's roaring. Like, this is the cross-stitching Sephiroth has. This is the same kind of coat he has. And then he even kind of has a hair when it's not doing like the horns kind of thing there. What is doing that? See, right there, that looks like Sephiroth's hair. We can totally do Aerith and Sephiroth. Oh, you can now randomize individual color channels, which is epic. Right. How do we do this? Right, we just want this to stay black, but I want a slightly darker shade. Not complete pitch black, but darker. This is the absolute darkest black. Actually, no, go for that, because it's a little bit brightened from the texture. White. Yeah, sure, white. For this, we could go like a dark green to represent materia. Does Sephiroth actually use materia? He throws one at Cloud in the library, and in the flashback he has them equipped. But where does Sephiroth get his abilities from? I suppose it's probably just from Genova and shit. They don't really ever explain it. Yeah, we never actually see him using any materia, but he does throw one at Cloud, which implies he does have some. Actually, yeah, the weird thing, in the original, Sephiroth most definitely does not use any materia-based skills in any of his fights. That's because you only ever fight him at the end of the game, but in Remake, you fight Sephiroth in Remake, when you leave Midgar, and there he most definitely does use materia. Because there he uses the same spells Cloud gets. I distinctly remember him using ice and shit. So he does. But also purple. Purple is kind of his colour. A dark purple. Yeah, not a very obvious one, but kind of corrupt purple. Yeah. Alright, now what the fuck do we do with his energy? His eyes. We could do his eye colour. This. So anyway, we could get it so it's only his eyes. Because right now it doesn't scream Sephiroth. I don't think anyone would recognise it. I'm just now realising, obviously, the other thing, we could have done Cloud and Aerith. But obviously Orion is destructive. We can try that, but I don't know if it would really work with the colour channels, because we only have... Like, yeah, that's not gonna... You're not gonna be able to sell that as being Cloud. But you could sell this as being Sephiroth, I think. What the fuck is going on there? Why is it blue? How'd that? Why is his energy colour coming out? Is this a glitch, or is that something to do with the actual design? Oh no, I think it actually is the design. Yeah, oh, that's interesting. That is interesting, actually. Oh, that's awesome. How the fuck does that work? But you can see that the energy is there. I actually kind of like that. So right there you can't see the energy at all, but there you can see it a little bit. I actually kind of like that. That gives, you know, Sephiroth is basically a ghost for the whole plot of Final Fantasy VII. Spoilers. That actually fits him thematically, so yeah, fuck it. Slightly ghostly Sephiroth. With like a ghostly teal. Yeah, that actually fucks hard. I don't think the rest of it has the same effect. Alright. And then, yeah, his energy should be purple. Alright. And then his attachments. By the way, we're already almost an hour into stream. This always happens with Warframe streams. It actually takes me forever to actually get fucking going. I got this Signa the other day. It's pretty cool, but very niche. I don't think there's many Warframes where it fits. Oh, this could be fun. It could be like Bizarro Sephiroth, kind of, but that'd be a very hard visual to pull off. You could sell that as safer Sephiroth. That would actually work, but it'd have to be make it look more like a Halo. That could also work for a safer Sephiroth idea. And this one as well. I don't like it this pale, but this is too yellow. We need something in between those two. I like that. Also, the music I got going on my fucking thing is so good. The 1999 music is so good. Alright, so we've gone for a weird mix between Sephiroth and safer Sephiroth. Oh, just wait until we get a cloud-themed Warframe, and then we can truly do Sephiroth. Safer Sephiroth. I don't know how we're going to do Ephemeras. Problem is now, yeah, all of these are going to be... Unfortunately, there's no single wing Ephemera yet. If there's a single wing... Oh, yeah, of course. Right. Nah. And Hullus, no. Again, if you go for like safer Sephiroth, that could work, but no. Okay, I think we just have to do the old reliable, what I do when I can't think of an ephemera. And that is just slap on one of those footstep ones. So at least it doesn't get in the way. This one's so distracting. It's already pretty. I think the simplicity of the designs is really good. I don't want to ruin that. So we need to be very careful what armor we put on. I think that goes well with the design, but does it fit Sephiroth? I think Sephiroth doesn't. It's a very simple design. It's just black and white. A white kind of coat with a black coat with white armor. And obviously it's kind of militaristic, we want, not ornamental. That kind of works. Obviously I don't want to put too much emphasis on the orange I've stuck myself with. No, I don't like that. Fun fact, this is one of the first armor sets I ever bought. In fact, possibly the first. No, too big. No. Okay, it was something Prime? Oh, this is the Gauss Prime armor set. Yeah, I bought it. Yeah, I think it works well enough. Alright, shoulder armor is pretty tough here. I'm probably not going to go with any. I feel like the baseline here is already very good. And anything else we add on top of it just be making it busy. Now, of course, Sephiroth has his nips out, so it would make most sense to once again just leave us empty. Can't even see that. Where is it? Okay. Now, obviously, there's one sign Anna, which is the obvious one to put on. But does it work? We can make that work. We have to fudge about the colour a little bit. I think we can make this work. It's mainly black. It depends. Do we want to go with safer Sephiroth's wing, or do we want to go with Sephiroth's wing? Personally, I prefer the visual of the safer Sephiroth wing, and I hope they keep that in Revelation. Because yeah, safer Sephiroth, it looks biomechanical. I don't know if that's the intent, because obviously it wouldn't really make logical sense for it to be biomechanical. But it does look rotten and shit, rather than it just being a black wing. I really hope they don't just make it a big black wing. Halloween is probably a good colour palette to go off here. So we want to make this a kind of... a slightly off purple. I want it to be subtle though. I think that works. That works pretty well. Make the energy red, maybe? Just not blue, not blue. I think that works. I think that gives off a kind of rotten look. I don't like the back. But from a front, I think that looks really cool. Yeah, fuck it, I think it works. Let's ship it and see if anyone in chat likes it. If the blue comes out more strongly, man. Cool, cool. I respect it. Hold on, what's that armor? Jagger. Oh, it's part of temple. Hold on. What was that, Syandana? What's that on your back? What the fuck is that? Why is it not listed here? What the fuck is that? Okay, no one cares. Now to try to make Aerith. Unfortunately, they're both male, and it's taken me until now to realize that. Fuck it, gender bent Aerith, sure. Actually, can we even make that work with these color channels? Let's try it, but I'm a little bit worried this will come out looking like some scuffed elf or something. But actually, okay. No. Banger. Do we want to go with the original pink or something more like remake? I feel like we have to go with the original pink, actually, just because this that very specific. But in remake, it's a white dress with pink and stitching in it. I don't think there's any good way to replicate that. Okay, so let's just get a good shade of pink. This is going to be a little bit funky. The texture on that is so weird. God, I'm butchering this. Actually, that's probably the closest we're gonna get on that. It's not a hot pink. Oh, because the texture on that is weird. It's influencing the color. I don't know if we can get the pink we want without it looking weird. Okay, we're gonna go with that. I feel like this would not be a popular design, though. Should we just go, like, green? Hang on, does he have the same energy situation? Yes, to an extent. Right, well, we're going with green energy, so let's throw this on. We want a slightly yellowish green, I think. Hello, Z. Could make Optimus Prime. Nah. I actually think that pink ain't bad. Then that kind of makes it look more like a bow. So actually, yeah, let's go for that. Fuck, that actually fits kind of well there, doesn't it? Because it's perfectly framed, but it would make no sense to air it. I think nose sickness is going to be the way to go. Probably going to be the same ephemera situation again. Give it a little bit of danglies. Again, the armor plating is already pretty heavy. I think we definitely did Sephiroth better than we did Aerith. I do like the design, but I definitely think it is not quite as good. I just realised something. The ribbon, obviously, it makes no sense for it to be there, but obviously, the ribbon is Aerith. So yeah, you know what? Sure, throw it on there. Let me try this. Nope, okay. I was gonna say, like, what if we can make this be like Aerith's materia in the bow, but I don't think we can sell that. I doubt there's any signed banners which will look good with this design. Warframe? Okay, don't look at that. We should be out in front. Yeah, which color palette? Which color palette did I pick on the online event? Orion. There we go. It's cool they just gave out a free color palette, completely free. Shame you can't get both. You only get one at a time. Thing is, it used to be a problem with Warframe that you couldn't get a lot of free color palettes. Like in the past, the main suggestion was for new players was spend your platinum on a color palette rather than anything else. Color palette and an inventory slot. Nowadays, nah, you get plenty of colors for free. Out of all of these, Beach is free. Agony, I think, is free. Caviar is free. Conquest is free. Pride is free. Dex is free. Easter is free. Like Fear might have been free. Hallows Eve and Halloween are free, I think. Jade is free, though I don't know if you can get it anymore. Katir is free. I don't remember where the fuck this is from. Matisse is free, I think. Opal is free. Orion and Sirius are free. Pride Celebration. I think Spectator is free as well. This one is also free, I think. This one's free. And this one is free as well. So you can get a lot of free colours. This is also free, but it's not not the best one. If you really like your white and purples. I'll put up on my Instagram story if you can guess who the two characters are when you get a cookie. I think Sephiroth, thanks to the wing, I feel like it's not hard to figure out. Aerith, I think, is a lot more difficult. You'd get it purely just based on, red and pink. The only character who has atrocious enough taste in colour is Aerith. The only reason why Aerith can pull off red and pink at the same time is just because it is a good looking dress. But there's a reason they changed it in Remake. I don't think it would look as good in more realistic graphics. But it'd be so cool if at some point in Revelation we got to see Aerith with a dress closer to the original. Why does it feel weird to dodge roll? Oh, are Archon shards separate as well? What's their helmet? Both? Two abilities? Nah, these are a bit shit. I mean, the clone is a good survivability tool. Why are we near like ghosts there? See that? They're like ghosts for some reason. Interesting. That might be relevant to a quest we're about to do. Yeah, so I imagine they have separate Archon shards as well. Alright, are we good to go? I think we are. Interesting, says physique. Even though we're default Orion has greater projection. When Hunhouse summons a stalker to a bizarre conflict unfolding in the Orvalis, he must confront the shocking consequences of his own actions. The shadows of his future have come calling, and they are not alone. Ah, it's another fucking short quest. Type father to confirm. Alright. It is a cinematic. I'm alright with it being 40 minutes if it's a good 40 minutes. Jade Shadows was a pretty good 40 minutes. Pretty good. It's an awful lot of controller vibration game. Now fucking loves the word terrible, doesn't it? Emerald X Crimson. Not great. Iron Shinobi Stalker's kit. I love how he stopped a fight to fight us. Well. Red, strong.
Unless you stop them, Shadow.
Do you know how many tank abilities? Stalker's kit is not great for this. God damn it. They keep staggering me. God. Why is there so much controller rumble? There's a lot of controller rumble going on.
Retreat, recover. There can be no victory today. Our future must survive. Your father will follow the righteous path eventually. Even if he chose the other. Even if he chose Orion.
Uh-oh. Alright, so at least the choice comes back.
How does it matter? We're here. Orion, Daddy doesn't recognize you. Some meddler has trapped us in an eternal death dance, murdering each other over and over. But we finally found you alive. We retreat now and hide. Find us, Daddy dearest.
You sense it, Shadow. They are both your son. Even though you hold Orion here, in another place, Sirius was held by you also. And now, they come for you from beyond this time. Time is a river, and they have learned to swim upstream. They're from a doomed future where one always wins. Yet now, they've found you. We must stop their war. But you cannot do this alone. Too much is unknown. Too many forces are raised against you. You must seek help.
Not them. Not again.
Calm, Shadow. This time, I agree. The dreamers can never know. Nata can never know. She must always believe in a future.
Considering the fact I already have them both as Warframes, I have a feeling is we already know.
La 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 la. La. Ordis loves his new vocalizer module. Ugh. We certainly could use a few more domestic drones around here. Oh no! Not a chance! After what you put us through last time? My poor operator. Shoo!
I was fully in the room. What the fuck? Now he's just guarding it.
Helmeth hasn't been itself since the drifter climbed into its mouth.
Right, that's a scripted L, I think.
Helmeth, stay calm.
Oh my god. I love he's wearing the Sunder helmet as well.
Stalker is... Wait. Umbra? Umbra? Umbra. Ordis will... Must. Go with you. You cannot betray the operator like this. I will not allow... Oh. Understood. Well, Ordis will just keep the operator distracted while you are gone. But do
Okay.
not expect a rescue.
I'm glad they've made this canon that Umbra is just canonically just chilling on the ship. Oh, fucking title card.
Your companion understands the truth of this conflict, Shadow.
This makes a lot of sense.
Be the one to save your son.
It's still annoying though that they didn't bring Umbra into a new war, but alright. Jolly good. Hang on, there's a mark on my screen.
Corpus.
Oh, he has my fashion on.
Surely they have detected this anomaly.
He's just going.
The orb Valis. Intercept their
Oh,
data
you've got an
to
interception.
locate
Is that
both
Harris
Sirius
Prime?
and Orion.
Umbra, I taught you to use way better weapons than that. If Umbra's not particularly smart, this might actually be difficult. Yeah, if he's just gonna chill with me the whole time, this might be troublesome. I don't exactly know the layout of this map. It's not one I do often.
Your choice of a name was simple. From your beating heart. Look avoid our enemy. Nursed and nurtured the unchosen name. Forging a rival path. A second son. There is room in your heart for both. We must show them that.
Oh my god, it's been... Umbra was 2017, wasn't it? Or 2018? It's been a very long time. Oh my god. I really did just think they'd forgotten he existed. Which always sucked ass, because he's been my favourite character in the game since he released. To be frank. It's cool to bring him back.
The alloys are dated 20 years from now.
I must say the cutscenes look so naff. Don't they? They look so... They look like SFM. They look like Source Filmmaker for some reason. But oh well. I don't know what Umbra's doing. Does he have my fashion? No, he doesn't. Why is he purple then? The purple made me think he was using my fashion, because I did make him purple. Kind of.
You could not have known. Your dilemma is a fell comedy to the dweller in the void. I almost hear them laughing now.
I love that Umbra's reaction was just to do an idle animation.
Shadow, restrain those opportunistic mentors. Learn what you can. How your kind have been twisted. You must meet with Sirius and Orion, uninfluenced by future forces. I will create such an opportunity for us, Shadow. Umbra the Broken, you are here to help with one thing. Watch the child.
Perfect. That's actually very sweet, but it's bold to assume. I imagine most players probably do even worse than I did there. Oh. She's weird. I don't like her. I did notice, like, the objective said find him. My first thought Teshin or something, even though he's dead. Because I knew him does not refer to my operator. It's my operator is not a man.
Before you confront Vina, unveil her secrets. We must know what dangers her future holds.
What the fuck? Blood frenzied crewman. Don't know how I feel about the dot bar thing. I don't know how I feel about that. I hope there's an option to turn it off.
Whispers from a future we must never allow to pass. Whispers of a Cephalon Parvos. A plague.
Cephalon Parvos? Well, this is horrifying. Yeah, the scythe lost its power up it got. Still pretty strong, right? Oh, they're using Gruder's abilities. Oh, what the fuck are Ash's Goon is going to be like then? He seems to be immortal. It's a shame we don't put on the Dreading Carnon, because that doesn't make a lot of sense. Dreading Carnon is a lot of fun to use. God, I suck. I have not played the game in a while. That's why my aim is arse, I swear.
This future is shrouded in darkness. Orion, alone. Always fighting Sirius. This witch, his partner.
Parvo's statue just destroyed. Tell you what, I mean, this makes it seem like Orion won. It sounds like he just beat the entire rest of the universe into submission, which, what, fair play on him. He had accomplished our goal, I suppose. forgot we can turn people.
You must understand, this future is doomed. The Tenno made sure of that.
Huh?
Oh, a fight? Do you not approve of your future daughter-in-law?
You must only restrain this witch.
Well,
Lion will come
not much of
for
anything going on right now.
you. This is inevitable.
Sweet nectar.
Ma'am, please.
Stop wasting my time.
Okay. Are we going to take her, or just going to knock her out just to teach her a lesson? It seems like a cool tile set. So this is what the new Railjack missions are going to be. Alright. For one, I've always liked Railjack, but it's not the gameplay of it, it's how it's implemented in the game's reward system that makes it suck. Also, sometimes, like, the missions can drag, like, if they take too long. I really want to know how many people run the Railjack Relic missions. They're way more rewarding than regular missions. But I personally could never find people to match with when doing them, so I just stopped doing them. Doesn't even know what's going on there. Hey Amber, how's my kid? Still idle animationing. Jolly good one.
Speak. The witch is subdued. Orion is hunting the path here. Go once more.
I hope Soul Frame
If you see fit.
isn't anything to do with what I at least see as a reduced production value. Harrison Sciagati. What's his secondary? Lex. Let's try it. Is he getting Carnons? I'm pretty sure I have Incarnons for all of these weapons, other than Sciagati. Oh, they should have given us a Sciagati Incarnon. They should have. Sciagati is so fucking cool, but it's not very good anymore. It's mainly a utility weapon for the Invis on the finisher.
The Yaiba is a relentless blade, a worthy foe. He must be sheathed or broken. Find him. strongest minions have clearly been cloned from a single master. I suggest you find the strongest among them.
But I like the production value of the actual missions themselves, but just the cutscenes, they look like they were made in like a couple hours, or even less.
Boy. My role in this eternal dance has come to an end. I do not belong here. I welcome death at your hand.
Are we actually going to get to learn anything about this timeline?
A fitting finale.
Shut up, bro. There was a time where Skiajati was like my favorite weapon. It's been a long time. Fucking lasers. It's been a long time. Bro, serious, you're fucking annoying. Just putting laser traps everywhere. Or I guess maybe it's Ryoku instead. Alright, that's kind of badass. Shame there's no Ash rework for this update, because Ash fucking needs it. Not quite desperately, but he's not fun to play and he's also not strong. The best part of his kit is his passive, which ain't good. Oh my god. Bro.
I seek no glory.
He's just stun locking me. Oh my god.
Patience turns opportunity into certainty.
Oh dear. Oh no. Thing is, back when we reworked Ash, it actually made sense to nerf him, because back in the day, Ash was incredibly overpowered. There was once a day where Ash was the best Warframe in the game. I'm not shitting you. He was stupidly OP. Bladestorm was the strongest ability in the whole game. And then they reworked him to be what he is now, and now he's mid-tier. But the thing is that now, if we got the old Bladestorm today, it wouldn't be that good. It'd be good, but it wouldn't be overpowered or anything. We really should just bring it back. It's sad that they haven't thought to do that. Like back in the day, it was utterly broken, but now it would be still an average, not average. It depends how fast it was. But back in the day, it was like the highest damage ability in the game, over massive AOE, didn't cost that much energy. I mean, it cost 100. And it insta-killed everything, and you were immortal whilst you did it. Like, Ash used to be the best frame in the game. There's no contest. Maybe a little bit of contest, but... but yeah, now he's a bit of a chump. I really wish they could bring back as an augment if they don't feel good about it. But it's been years, man. It's been like best part of a decade since we had the original Ash.
Orion and Sirius are seeking your trail. They sense us. Conflict is imminent. Before they arrive, travel to Uranus Proxima, above me here. For there is something I must be certain of. Some way to stop this foul mockery of family that has led to us.
Still going great. Cool. See you later. Don't even get to change our loadout this time. Hope this all fits in an hour. I'd like to clip the whole thing if possible. Okay, I think it will. An hour ago, he was still fashioning Sirius. The mockery.
Orion, Sirius, one a constellation, the other a bright light. Our infinite scented eyes gazed upon them on our way to the new naked stars.
Why the murmur here?
We could have gone toward them. Perhaps it's time to gaze.
Shuffling fragment.
Could have been.
Why the murmur here?
Listen. The void. It has done this. An eternal conflict. Sacrifices need to stop it.
This is Wally?
Like mine Natah did. For her children of Lua.
I think this is a... I think I've been in this title set before for Railjack. This is kind of like a rare hidden structure. I'm pretty sure this is how you get a Carmine Penta, I think.
Brighter than a star. It may be here that you see something I could not. Touch it in all its impurity. Withstand its vacuous laughter. Wield it. Bring it to me.
Oh dear.
Not believe its promises. Its lies. Shadow, bring the void spark.
I love when Stalkers 4 actually gets to do something.
Hasten toward the infant, and even Umbra cannot hold them for long. I've taken a terrible risk, but we need them together.
It'd be cool if one day they do release Stalker as an actually playable frame. If they're going to give us his kids, I would not want him. I would want him to rework his kit though, because it's not very good. It'd be cool if his passive was just guaranteed red crits on every attack, and then just give him really shit abilities. Jesus Christ, you guys.
Natar hid the moon in the void. What it cost. I am done with tricks, Shadow. We're all here now. Sons of Shadow, hear me. I am now the great and terrible, sentient destroyer of worlds. This day, I spurn my legacy. I repudiate destruction. I failed my people. I failed my children, Era, Natar. I failed the Shadow, your father. I shall not fail in this. I, who once severed worlds, now offer my eye and hand. Peace. To you, void jester who watches our grief, I give my past, myself, in bargain to sever the eternal battle you began.
Oh shit. Have we lost her now?
Dinner time! Did you forget it was your night to cook? Come on now, before he gets fussy.
I love the VFX here. This actually looks so amazing now.
I am Hanhal, sentient architect of worlds. It's my honor to prepare a new home for you. I shall be happy to see you populate it.
Do you think he'll like spicy
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
or sweet? Will he have a favorite vegetable? Just like you. Meat or vegetarian?
Uh-oh.
If he's anything like you, he'll love it spicy. And me, well, I could never say no to sweets.
them try my favorite
Oh,
food,
I didn't even notice this.
braised meat.
There's gonna be some people on Twitter complaining about this. I just didn't notice. I didn't realize I could use that.
Your mother was the better cook. Stay together.
Is that it? Yep. Alright, I'll be real. I did not like the rest of that quest, but that ending scene is amazing. There we go. Alright, and clip that. Jolly good. Clips the whole quest. So, okay, I don't think that's as good as Jade Shadows, but I think that as an ending scene that actually hit hard. That worked so well as an ending scene. It kind of was also the same for Jade Shadows. But Jade Shadows had less. It had better cutscenes. First of all, the cutscenes didn't look like the SFM quality. It's unfortunate that Umbra ultimately didn't really matter at all. But at least, hey, he still exists canonically. That's cool. I really like that ending though. Someone on Twitter is going to complain about that. But obviously, you match him to Orion takes after his father, and it says Sovereign likes it spicy, so spice, and then I guess mix it with vegetables. I didn't catch the vegetables part, but there's someone on Twitter is going to be bitching about that. But I really like that ending scene. Okay, so can we go to that place now? Is that... Oh, we got an inbox message.
Tenno, I have prepared this missive to arrive after I have done what I must now do with the poison we all danced with. The Void. Did you hear laughter? Do you feel lighter? My efforts may fail. The Void might reject my sacrifice, but I know how it covets. It will want everything I was, and in turn, I will collapse its frayed mockery. All will be together. I only hope they feel this peace I offer. Their happiness is theirs to find. I place the essence of that which is both Sirius and Orion into your hands. For safekeeping, you will understand the importance of keeping family together. If we ever meet again, I will not know you. So I shall say only this. I do not sacrifice my memories of our acquaintance lightly. But I know that you are taking care of her. I remain a proud father. Hunhao.
Oh man. So what, Hun Hao gave up all his memories in a bargain with Wally? That's interesting. Okay. I don't know if you're thinking what I am immediately thinking upon seeing that. It is a wing. uh, God, it works as well, doesn't it? Yeah, actually, it fits. Does it look better than this, though? I don't know. But that's cool. That's really cool. I really like that. Free signed Anna. That's awesome. I really like that. So you can now give any Warframe just one wing. Oh, that's pretty fucking cool, man. I mean, the thing is that I don't like that whole back component there. So although I like this wing more, I actually think I will go with that because it removes the annoying back component. And it still definitely looks apart, I'd say. That's awesome. Man, I love Hun Hao's character. It's just unfortunate they have to squeeze. They're squeezing these character arcs into fucking 10-minute long fucking quests. Like, why? It's not a secret I don't like New War. I was really disappointed with it. And since the release of New War, most quests that have released for the game have disappointed me. But especially this whole arc with Stalker, this could have been... These two quests, they could have extended these out and added more content in here, more build-up, actual really good quality cutscenes and such. Give Umbra a proper role, because yeah, it makes so much sense for Umbra to come in for that quest. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it. I'm pretty sure I've said before that Umbra and Stalker are relatable characters, and they should have scenes together. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that before. So it's cool they brought Umbra back, but he did not matter to the story at all. But at least it is canon that he does just roam the ship and just do whatever the fuck he feels like. That's cute. It's a shame we didn't give us the Stalker poster, but scratched out. Okay, so Pontus Tower. There's a lot of social spaces. 69. Yep. So yeah, as a quest, I think the opening boss fight was cool. Other than the part where you keep getting knocked off. And the boss fights, they were okay, except for moments where you get stun locked. Garuda put you on the spikes, and that just stops you from playing the game. And then Ash just stun locks you constantly. But other than that, I think those fights were really cool. And the tile sets look good. And as an end... as an end, that's really good. What the fuck is this? Is this actually like in the void then, or what is this? Is it just above Uranus? I love the VFX here, it looks so good. Like, why is everything's like floaty?
We are not friends.
But I want to be. Why can't we be? Why are you allowing me to be here then? That smiles from Duran. Could Umbra be somewhere around here? I've said it for so long. That Umbra should have his own version of Hey Kiddo, but instead of Hey Kiddo and it being spooky, it's just him sitting somewhere on the ship doing something. It'd be so easy to implement, and yet it would add a lot, I feel. What's this? He's just here. Hey bro, how's it going? Is this just your house now?
The presence of the Kuva witch is an insult to the peace Han Hao created.
Where am I now? Oh, it's the old fucking Lua rescue. No? Oh, it leads to Railjack.
Cloaking high-powered ranged weapons.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this.
regenerative
You get a
ammo,
loner
and quick
Railjack,
bursts
which
of
I
speed.
fucking hate.
Santoven's
It's not hard to grind out a
assassin
Railjack,
ship
and I
through
just
and
feel
through.
insulted. But I put the work in, that admittedly, not a lot of work. It's really not hard to get a good Railjack. It really isn't hard. It pisses me off that they put in new Railjack missions, and then apparently you have to use the loner Railjack to do it, from what I heard. Is this the only way I can enter it, or can I enter it from the Starred Sharks? I'm not. I heard they also redesigned the Railjack a little bit. Still got Wally's finger there. None of it looks any different so far. Yeah, I thought they said they were like redesigning the Railjack, but this is still the same layout. Again, I think Railjack's gameplay is really good. To me, it's just the fact there's not really any reason to do it. And often Railjack missions just end up taking like way longer. So even though they're more rewarding, they do just end up feeling slow. But the actual Railjack gameplay, I think, is great. I think it's just everything around the gameplay that lets it down. I'll go chat with New Han Hao in a moment. Jesse, we need to cook. So I guess the reason why they were fighting is because in their universe the other doesn't exist, so they're like fighting for, I don't know. They're fighting for a right to exist over the other, I guess, and then the solution is both of them can exist. I think that's what the deal is. It's weird. Orion's timeline seems objectively shit. Ruda was just turning ships into mincemeat and shit. And it seems like the only problem with Sirius's timeline is that they have really annoying laser traps.
I need to cause some havoc, or I'll start clawing up the walls.
You're fucking crazy. Marrowbone.
The marrow bone. Should feel familiar superior to you, but she's all mine. Couldn't have found you without her. She may be more powerful than what you're used to.
Yeah, I doubt it. My railjack is pretty good. It is not hard to get a railjack. It really isn't. Just play all the Proxima missions, and that'll get you more than enough to like get a good setup going. Oh boy, it's how Sovereign and Jade met. Probably. Maybe not, I don't know. I don't know if I feel like going around there trying to find remaining bits of that. Also, so Stalker suddenly went from having one kid to now having 4. So that's quite a step up. I love the VFX here. So good.
If they must fight, let them fight in the maelstrom. I am Hunhow. I know not who you are, small one. Ah, how bright the stars are. They remind me of someone. She sang to me, I think. Long ago. I am Hunhow.
Oh god, he's a loser now. He's cringe. No, ooh.
My collection.
Ah, it's pity. Oh, you could get him as a crew member. That's cool. Latrox, wait, he's still alive? Oh no, is that? No, that's Visa I'm thinking of. Where's Latrox from? I remember this. Oh, yeah, Deimos. Okay, no, I was thinking of Viso from the New War. Jarkala. I assume this is also an open world thing, but Grenier counterpart? I don't remember you. Oh, you can get both. Oh, but you have to... Can you buy duplicates? Oh, new arcanes. Alright, let me... Why are there so many different honorias? This does annoy me. There's so many honorias that are kind of meaningless.
Can you not see that I am dead?
What did he just say? Force of Nature is pretty fucking cool. It was also really expensive. 150,000. Bear in mind, I've been playing this game for...
I can feel them boiling away. Even the least of them.
I've been playing this game for 10 years. I have almost 7,000 hours logged. That is a lot of circuits. That is a lot. But I kind of want it because Force of Nature sounds really cool.
I shall never have children of my own now.
Relationship goals poster. What the fuck am I looking at? For the expression of extremely normal and measured feelings towards the object of your affection.
Sacrifice is essential. Once you were part of the hive, now you shall be part of the rail.
Okay. Yeah, Orion. I feel bad for picking Orion now because he seems like trouble.
Why have the beasts not assembled? I wish to address them.
Miscellaneous. They don't seem that hard to build resources-wise.
They are coming, Natal.
Music.
Coming to kill me. Just as we planned. Why do you not answer?
Oh, what? Okay, sounds like he still remembers some things.
They have been seduced from me. Seduced by the blooms.
Oh, fuck you on about, bro. One per customer.
Are deaf to my words.
Okay, we need to find out what this is.
Split and dispersed. Let
It is not.
die.
I'm sorry, Hun, how I didn't catch all of that. That doesn't sound great.
Let us not speak of war.
What the fuck is this?
Not when other paths are open.
Can you buy... How can you get more copies of the signed Anna? It doesn't seem like you just have to give up to signed Anna. So the whole point is there's one wing.
Error.
How can you get a duplicate?
Why?
Oh man, he's got dementia now. Vector skin, kunai skin, who the fuck uses kunai? Karist? No, that's a weapon I haven't heard in a long time. That's a cool Brayton skin. Nagantaka, that's basically the same.
This war will soon be over. One of their own executors has betrayed them to me.
Oh man, so he basically just has space dementia now. That sucks, bro. Oh, it's an ephemera. Almost missed that. What? That's... Oh, okay. Niche aesthetic, but
My daughter,
that could be really cool.
she has changed herself so much. I barely know her now.
Alright, the new arcanes. Interesting.
There was meant to be another like me. I cannot find her.
I don't feel like this would be worth it on any of the weapons which can use it. The whole point of those weapons is to have AoE.
Why?
On creating an object with abilities. This is an interesting one. Okay, in fact, it costs 10 of each for a single arcane. That's just to me, you get a good amount per mission.
Been seduced from me. Seduced by the blooms.
How many Warframes create objects with abilities? Not a lot, but there's probably a handful. That's interesting.
They are coming, Nata. Coming to kill me. Just as we planned. Why do you not answer?
This sounds cool. I think in practice this is pointless because you can just use Epitaph. And Epitaph will do this but much better. It won't apply puncture. It will apply cold, radiation, viral,
Sacrifice is essential.
impact.
Once you are part of the hive,
So I
you
don't...
shall be part of the
I feel like
real.
if you're gonna run this, just use Epitaph and it's just better. Melee assimilation on shield break.
My own hive.
This is fucking worthless. That's awful. You never want a weapon, something in Warframe which boosts your damage after you take damage. And especially not on the condition that your shield breaks. If it was like it's just on damage taken, that would be one thing. On shield break. If you play the game well, this will never trigger. That is genuinely awful. Okay, so we have a genuinely awful arcane. Genuinely terrible. We have one which is, yeah, also terrible. Is pointless. Just use Epitaph. This one, which is very niche, there's only a handful of frames in the game which can use it. And this one, which, again, why would you use this? Ever. Okay, so the arcanes, I think, are a total bust.
I shall never have children of my own now.
But alright, there's a lot to get here. What were people going on about with Warframe? I'm gonna have to get all the music at least. And this trinket. I want to get this first, probably, because the Argon crystal's gonna expire.
Even the least of them. They abandoned me. Must you go?
Yeah, see you later, bro. Alright.
We shall not fight.
I love that it's playing Smiles from Joanne. Alright. So yeah, do we have to be here to launch a mission? I hope not. This piece of music is fucking legendary. I've listened to this so much, I've like numbed it in my brain now. Is when you listen to a piece of music too much and then it like loses its impact. I fucking love this though. It's so good. Okay, so I think first thing I want to do is get these two to level 30, which I'm curious how that works. It seems they do level up separately. Right, and what else did we get in that inbox message? Just for signed Dana. So is there another way to get the signed Dana, or do you just give it up to make that? That seems like a bad idea. Right, so can we launch into those missions from anywhere, or do we have to go to a social space? Why have I clicked that? Right, so is this new? Alright, so I think that is a mission then, and we can also go in from here. See, like, I've never grinded Railjack. I never grinded it. All I've done is complete the star chart. In fact, it seems I haven't completed the star chart. I think. I mean, I've done a fair bit of the Veil Proxima alert thing. This right here. I've done a fair amount of those, but that's it. I haven't even completed the whole star chart. Seems to be a couple, or maybe they're new missions, maybe. But it really is not hard to get a good Railjack. It really isn't. The quest as well, the quest is super easy and quick, and it doesn't cost a lot of resources to build it either. Right, what weapon do we want to go with? There's probably going to be quite the learning curve to this frame. Something AoE, but I don't want to go with Torrid. I also don't want to go with Bubonico because of animation. Right, so the first thing I want to do is get to level 30. And then after that, we will then do the missions. And then we will go do Steel Path on the missions. See what the rewards are like. I hope it's not just doing a boss fight over and over. Those boss fights are rough. They're probably better in a team. Don't worry, buddy, I got you. Do I not realize it's a 25% boost? It is not that big. It only lasts for 3 hours. It's insane to me that some people actually sit at relays and wait for. That's interesting. Huh. Interesting. That's not supposed to work like that. Some people just sit in relays and wait for buffs. It's so strange. It'd be so much more efficient to just go farm the thing you want. But in general, the idea I have is Orion is the offense focus, and Sirius is the offensive support. So I feel like we should only use Sirius when we need stars or when we need to oh man, they have their own health bar and everything as well. Okay. How do I know what things I have? What's this buff? Someone's using fucking Evensong? I've not heard that ability in a while. So where is he? Is that him right there? Oh, it is. I guess he's not doing anything because he doesn't have a weapon. Oh, it bounces around and shit. That thing travels awfully fast. Oh, it actually looks like a live stream. It actually works shockingly well. It's a little bit light, right? It spans out pretty well as well. So this thing travels really fast. It does not seem like that's going to be very easy to use. It does group enemies, right? So how do I keep track of what stars I have? Or do I only get that once I have my I4? I definitely think you want cast speed on these guys.
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy.
They both seem to have the same amount of XP, so...
Be rewarded for your bravery.
Oh, this is such a cool concept, though. Are we going to rework Equinox now? Because this kind of completely clowns on Equinox, doesn't it? Let's be real. Obviously, you never judge a Warframe's performance based on Hydran. It is fucking Hydran. It is not going to go how you want it to. It's just chaos. wonder how smart the AI actually is. We can't get a sense for it here. But if it's actually smart, that's so cool. But it also makes me worried a little bit. What if, is it possible that, like, I'll switch to Sirius and he'll have just no health left, and I just die? So if that's possible, then that's a little bit rough. Yeah, so this has a defense strip as well, right? I already feel like the augment for these frames should be the, like, when you hit enemies with their 1, it extends the duration of their other abilities. Actually, yeah, okay, so here's a pitch for the augment for these frames whenever they start getting augments. Whenever you hit enemies with their 1, it refreshes the duration of all of their abilities, all of them, including the other frames. And then on top of that, what the fuck am I looking at? And then on top of that, what was I saying? It then gives a power strength boost to your next ability cast as well. I think that'd be a good augment. Another augment, actually, we could do something like the Zaku augment, where, like, every time on the ability which cycles, every time you use a different ability, it gains 35% strength, and then it resets if you use the same one twice in a row. It's a terrible augment on Zaku. Terrible. But that augment on, like, this frame, or Equinox, makes a lot more sense. So you never really will use the same ability twice in a row, or at least not very often.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah, so we have to switch frames quite often. So to charge the ultimate, you need to use 7 abilities. And you need to use at least... Okay, how do I do this? Not like that. I forget how to do it. I don't know if I did that right. It said you get a special attack if you do it right, didn't it? I don't remember what the buttons were.
You are surrounded by Grenier Marines.
Left trigger and right trigger. Alright, so yeah, so if a light is on the left side of the screen, then left trigger. It just corresponds to that. That's good. That's clever. Oh, I feel like this Warframe is going to be a lot more fun to play once we fully understand the kit and once we're no longer on the Hydron. Okay, so right trigger, left trigger, right trigger, right trigger, left trigger. Big ultimate. And that seems to do pretty good damage. Oh, I can already see this frame being so much fun, actually. It's Hydron, so it's Hydron. But this is actually so cool. The one issue I really have is that none of the abilities feel particularly impactful, other than the ultimate.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Also, there's a line of sight check, which is always cringe. But that's a cool as fuck concept. And they've even differentiated it from I'm unarmed for some reason. But they've even differentiated it from Uriel, because you don't have to charge it up to maximum. You can use it whenever you want, it seems. Yeah, you can. You don't have to charge it to max.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more.
Alright, I'll solo this. See if we can get some Steinax Felix. I made a mistake of spending all my Syndicate reputation like yesterday. So I kind of forgot we were getting Steinax Prime.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until
Why are there enemies already?
arrive.
Guys, you shouldn't be here. The wave's not supposed to have started yet. Fuck. Couple of bugs. Just a couple.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
We already fucked it up. Fucked it up majorly. Thing is, does this ability have scaling? It's killing these guys fairly well, but they're level 30. I'm a little bit curious as to why we seem to be losing our gear intermittently. It seems like it automatically homes in on like the nearest enemy it can find, which is good. The thing is, like, every damage ability nowadays really should have just a base kit scaling with enemy level. It really should. There's no excuse. It's just the best way to give an ability scaling. So you can't really go wrong with that. Whereas, like, other forms of scaling can easily be completely useless. See, I feel like outside of the ultimate, the kit isn't very strong and impactful, but this ultimate's pretty fucking cool. I feel like there should be... There's control vibration when I dash to attack, but there's no control vibration on the actual explosion as well, which also takes away from the impact. But it's still very fucking cool. And it's very good that they refresh the limit of 2 after you use the ultimate. So I'm thinking we might want a little bit more power duration, maybe?
Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Oh man, this is so cool.
The extraction team will take over from here.
Just barely not max level. Alright, good. So we have a full defense shred. Status chance stays at 100, unfortunately. The range went up, that's good. 14 meters is pretty good for this kind of attack. It only costs 20 energy, so you can spam it pretty well. I just realised this is literally just Ashes 1, but better. This is so sad. Rip Ash, that's so funny. This is literally just Ash's 1, but with the augment base kit and, like, actually good damage as well. Not to mention, Ash's 1 can only hit 2 enemies at once, can't it? Unless they line up for you. Whereas this is a pretty respectable AoE. Man, that's sad. Wait, I don't quite get how this works. Okay, so the way this works is it gives you the buff for the base 35 seconds, which is a really good duration. Base 35. So it gives you the buff, and then whilst you have the buff, taking damage will generate a clone, and then once you generate a clone, there's a 5-second cooldown on before you can generate another clone. Or maybe that cooldown is after the clone explodes. But okay, that makes sense. So it is kind of just a fire and forget. This, some people are going to put together some like epic gameplay clips, I feel, with this, because this is the hardest part of the kit to use. But if you can use it well, this seems really, really good. As a grouping tool, it doesn't have the biggest radius. It has a very small radius, in fact, 6. But it bounces and shit, and it has a really long duration. And it carries the enemies with it. And it also deals damage to them at the end. So as far as grouping goes, I feel like it's a good option. But I feel like using visibility is what's going to set apart, like, from stupid people like me and god gamers. Holy shit, 42-meter radius. And it's not even max level yet. Okay. Things doesn't say how long it takes for them to regenerate. Yeah, Yeah, these don't even have guaranteed status. Yeah. Oh, damage reduction doesn't even hit 90%. That seems to be a hard cap. So we're over 200% strength. So it's actually hard capped at 75. His visibility doesn't sound that good. 75% damage reduction isn't as good as it sounds. In another game, 75 is a lot. In Warframe, 95 is a lot. And anything below 95 isn't really worth having. Because it's basically nothing. So 75 is not that great. Especially since it takes time to build up to that. I'm actually going to make a bold prediction and say Jade is actually probably stronger than these two. It's funny because there are similarities in their kit, but I'm actually going to say Jade probably is going to be stronger because Jade doesn't have to charge her ultimate, and Jade doesn't have a line of sight check on her ultimate. I don't think she does quite as much damage, but that doesn't matter really. But there's definitely better armor strip than what Jade has. Alright. We're already level 28. So let's just jump into one of the new missions. Skirmish and assassinate, right? So you do have to do a boss fight. How am I not getting matched with anyone? That's not the same guy begging, is it? Somehow I didn't get matched with anyone. We all have the same ship. Oh, no? Okay. So yeah, they use a weapon which you're not using. Can't use operator, that's cool.
And Orion wants me to practice. If Ryoko winds up skewered on my blades, it's an accident. Simply tragic. These security nodes act as Ryoko's eyes. Claw them out.
What?
All hands, repel intruders.
This will be over disappointingly fast.
Is that all? I was just getting started.
I'm going to go on a limb and say I probably played more Railjack than any of the other crew members here. used to have Seeker Volley. We have Void Hole. We have Tether. We have Blackout Pulse. Do I at least get to keep my intrinsics?
Supply transports marked. Blast their cargo, but leave the ships intact. First cargo destroyed. Pilot panic will be setting in soon. They're running. Give chase. Look, a cloaked vessel. Give it a love dab with the forward artillery. Tell it to come out and play.
Anyone on forward artillery? Nope. Is someone trolling? Fine, I'll do it then. They were literally trolling. They were sitting down here so no one else could use it, and they weren't using it. Dick.
This is how he's supplying his units. Tenno, prepare for boarding.
It does feel a little bit weird, but it seems like the quest was about, you know, bringing brothers together.
Cover me, Tenno.
But the railjack missions are once again split them apart.
Tenno, be kind and put these worthless mercs out of their misery. Before I do. Tenno, on me. No fair! I get stuck with the desk job. You get to kill them all. Keep fighting. I've just found something very interesting. It's our house now. Unlock every door.
It's just sad to me. DE still don't seem to understand healing in Warframe is useless.
What do we have here? Ship's captain? Finally, a challenge.
Well, healing is useless. The support you want is energy providing and damage dealing, or damage boosting.
You, grab me as many cryo canisters as you can find. Meanwhile, I got a little project of my own. Look! Everything we need to make those ram sleds pierce a capital ship. Quick! Get in that ram sled.
It seems like a long mission. So it's already been 6 minutes. At least it's going to be a good way to get intrinsics. I have a whole cutscene? What am I doing? Alright.
Hands to yourselves, everyone.
What is going on? So yeah, we are still finding them.
Ta-da! It's me! Gates held shut with magcoils. Find them and scrap them.
Vina, I thought you'd never come.
This is cool though. I'm just worried though that again, Warframe makes a lot of really fun missions, but then makes you play them 50 fucking times in a row, and then they no longer are fun.
Vina,
Okay,
simple
he's already
provocation
dead.
brings you right to my killing.
I was gonna pull out my ultimate and everything, but he's already gone.
For his tenor. The veil are easily hidden.
Oh, Ryoko. Would it seem more noble
What?
to you if I trade my ego and notions of honor and duty like you do?
Alright, we can already see this as a not even one-shotting these enemies. Okay. Can I use my abilities, please?
Any last
Okay, this is gonna need to give a lot. This is like a fucking 10-minute long mission. This is gonna need to give a lot of currency.
I have not even started.
Where are they?
You fought well.
Alright, that was a boss fight.
That, Orion? Did you hear how he squealed? We can make that happen again and again and again.
Right, so that took... We did that pretty fast, and it still took 10 minutes. Oh, cool. Don't know what the chances are of that. Okay, we got an arcane. Alright, how much currency did we get? That seems like the most important thing to me. What? Should we just go back? How do we leave? Right, fuck it, I guess we're going again.
Old Hunhow needs a little excitement, and what's more exciting than blood sport? Today we're going to find a way onto Ryoku's captain ship. Then we're going to bleed him until he screams and screams and screams. These security nodes act as Ryoku's eyes. Claw them out. We've been breached. Corpus units, the expensive ones. Is that all? I was just getting started.
It'd be great if our teammate could go deal with the cruise ship. Alright, they're using forward artillery, that's good. And we missed. They missed forward artillery. Don't miss this time. Thank you. Okay, never mind, they're smart. Smarts use forward artillery, so I'll shut up. Why? Oh,
First cargo destroyed. Pilot panic would be setting it soon.
are there any like hidden objectives? We got a bonus. We got the arcane as a bonus. Usually you get that for doing side objectives, but I didn't ever see any side objectives.
Look at that. Right back to home. Predictable fools. Mark a course to that waypoint. As predicted. They fled right to a
Alright, good. So our
massive
teammate is a
creature.
smart
Hit it
one.
with the forward artillery. Let's see.
Glad,
what's
because there's
going
nothing worse than
on.
having a shit teammate in Railjack.
Well. Ryoku's Comet Shredder. This is how he's supplying his units. Tenno, prepare for boarding. Cover me, Tenno. Attackers! Keep them off my back. Tenno, on me. No fair! I get stuck with the desk job. You get to kill them all. Oh, what have we here? It's our house now. Unlock every door they have. We're in full control. You know, I've always wanted a comet setup. Here comes the head of the ship. Decapitated.
Why did I? Oh, okay, that's a glitch. You lose your Incarnon. Okay, this guy's actually gonna tank you. What is going on here? Is there anything in games can like strip overguard really efficiently?
What a good guy.
So that seems like it'd be good here. I can get why there's not a line of sight check considering how big the AoE is, but I'd rather have a smaller AoE
I've got my
without
hands full.
line of sight restriction than what it is right now. How long's the iframes you get? Not that long.
Look! Everything we need to make those ram sleds pierce a capital ship. Quick! Get in that ram sled.
It's kind of wild. I'm really surprised I made it so you get the constellations for free. I was expecting you had to like kill enemies with the abilities to get constellations, but no, it's literally just cast them. So that's kind of crazy. Like that makes it way easier to charge the ultimate than it is to charge Uriel's. But to be fair, Uriel's ultimate is the strongest ability in the whole game, so fair enough. Maybe we get bonuses based on what we hit here?
I've had better rides.
I really don't get... I think we just aim at shit and it automatically shoots them. Weird. Right, now we're gonna have to do this boss fight just for two of us. I'm surprised at how not game-breakingly buggy this is.
It's me! Locked! Blow the mag coils to get that gate open.
Oh my god.
I thought you'd never come.
These fucking lasers. This room is really fun. The rest of these fucking lasers is just annoying.
A simple provocation brings you right to my killing floor.
Things, yeah, the first couple of attacks also don't seem to be all that strong. It's only once you start really stacking that crit rate that the attacks become strong.
Would it seem more noble to you if
I do like a big number.
Notions of honor and duty, like you do?
Should we like try to hunt down shadow clones or? So yeah, there's a couple of bugs, but it's just like switches your weapon randomly, and that one moment where we were invisible for some reason. Very innocent bugs, which really don't matter that much. Especially since this is very much an ability damage frame, I feel.
Is unworthy of such noble fury.
If I was unworthy, you wouldn't be here, Ryoko. Just admit it. You need me.
Am I correct in thinking that using ultimate automatically triggers a switch? Or counts as doing one? Well, interesting.
No, don't trust.
Yeah. Are you entertained, Hunho?
No rewards. Nothing. Okay, what was that? Why did it just say nothing? We got 18. Okay, so I guess just abort. No. How do we leave? Maybe I spoke too soon on the bug front. This would appear to be a problem. Oh, give me some of the ammo.
Crew, a color you have never seen. Imagine it. That is where you are.
It tells us to go up here, but then nothing happens. I never knew you could do that. Oh, there's Hunhow. Alright. Yeah, he's aborted. Alright, the only thing we can do is abort. So I guess let's see, do we keep what we spent all that time getting? At least we're level 30. There haven't been any hot fixes. Which worries me, because that's just to me they're not aware of any bugs. Because usually D are very quick to actually fix bugs once they're aware of them.
Are they sleeping, Shadow? I have grown so large. These are my treasures. But you may see them.
Alright, no, it seems we did keep stuff, so is that intended? Are you supposed to just dip? Also, they are pretty expensive. That's pretty fucking expensive, for pity. Like, Jesus,
I can feel them boiling away.
if that's 19, if we got 19 for both runs, so that means it's around 10 per run. 30 runs! 30 runs, and each run, it's gonna take you about 10 minutes. 30 runs. That's 300 minutes. That is 5 hours. That's not even counting the fact you also need to get the components. Off. Not cheap. Not cheap. Let's see how generous Steel Path is. Just that's a problem. So they give you a core mission type, but then they make you play it non-stop for like 6 hours in a row, and then you don't want to play it anymore.
I have no daughter.
Okay.
Oh, farewell, little maker.
To make her. What did Hunhouse say at the end? He changed his title. I forgot what he said it was. Hunhow... Was it Architect or something? That's a brilliant lineup. I love Hunhow. But, like, drip feeding little bits of story every fucking couple years, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. If this had been properly built up and sustained, if this had been the main arc for the last couple years or so, it would have hit really hard. But because it's a 40-minute sequel to another 40-minute quest, which came out like a year or two ago, it just doesn't hit as strong as it could. It kind of annoys me. DE have such great ideas consistently, amazing ideas, but they also quite consistently find the one way to fumble them and make them not land as strong as they should. I am Hunhow's sentient architect of worlds. It is my honor to prepare a new home for you. Now that's wonderful.
There can be no final victory.
Oh yeah, we're max level now. But apparently not. I thought we hit max level. Oh shit, we're close to mastery rank up. Do they count as 2 separate frames for mastery as well? No, they only count as 1. Right, let's just go straight to Steel Path. I'm probably not going to do... Oh, brilliant. I'm probably not going to do any other Steel Path Railjack, because Railjack enemies are already really fucking tanky. Baseline Steel Path and baseline Railjack enemies are tougher than Steel Path enemies. So Steel Path Railjack is probably a fucking nightmare to play, if we're being real. I really do dig the Sephiroth design. I think we did a good job here. Yeah, I doubt most people will be able to read it as Sephiroth, but I think it at least looks good. I like the wing as well. And I think Aerith looks good in general gameplay. Maybe like she won't look good on a runway, but in general gameplay she looks good. There's got to be a way to... You don't have to just give up these signed Annas to make the combined one. Is it... Back in the day, it used to be impossible to have war and broken war at the same time. They required each other to craft. Am I locked in the endless loading screen? They required each other. But then we changed the recipe, I think. I hope it's capable to have all of the versions of the signed Anna. Right, so it's this one we picked. Thing is, unfortunately, obviously the Until Then DLC drops tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to put this on the back burner a little bit before we can play it. Until Then DLC might be a stream or two. Oh boy. Oh boy, now he might really be soft locked. Let's give it a minute before we give up.
Navigation has been updated.
Alright, yeah, we're soft locked.
Chaos is
Definitely.
spreading.
Alright, cool. So we're gonna have to close the game down to escape this. I can't do anything else. Jolly good.